you can kind of see the inside and back cover there. I laid this big image there, a photo from the shoot, and then you gotta have a bad poem in a zine. So there you go. It's called Hesitant Alien, and you can read that and tell me what you think. This is my first fuzz pedal. This is, and then this is the volume, distortion, and tone, and all the things I feel these knobs are connected to in terms of, you know, the level of distortion I was going for, what I felt about the tone, volume, and then there's like the switch. And you see that. What else? This was really fun. Couple of pages to do. This is some stuff that I used to make the record, and I just drew it instead of taking photos of it. It was a lot more fun to just draw it. Besides the fact that I think I might I would get sued for that if I put a picture of that in there. So I drew it. This is a drawing of one of the main guitars used on the record, which is it's a Fender Jazzmaster I called Red Meat because the body of the guitar is actually the exact color of raw meat. And I can't place the color. It's not a color that I've seen. And then there's a little bit I write about Japan, and then there's like the big image of the book in the center. Let's see what else. Talk about the outfit for the record. I talk about Doug. I show my workspace. Let's see what else. Then we get a bonus pinup of our favorite fudge eating warlord. And then I leave you with a thought, and then, you know, I'll leave the last page a surprise for everybody. But it's, a couple of people were asking for it, so I put it in. That was one of the cooler things. I had about 5-6 pages left to do, and I asked everybody what they wanted to see, and I got a bunch of great responses, so it was cool. So there you go, that's the zine, Hesitant Alien. Zine being short for magazine, but it's not a magazine, it's an unofficial magazine that you make, and then you photocopy.
You can pretend like you lost it. Just delete it. You know, time passes and, you know, kind of things get lost in the shuffle. And 1,000 years from now, when like the human race is just gone, aliens come down, and the only thing they find, I like that a lot.
Lindsay got me this coffee maker for Christmas. It's wonderful. This is the mug that I'm using. Can you see? Got it in Japan. You know, Mikey Way loves the mug. I'm probably gonna give it to Mikey Way. We have a lot of mugs. So I'm about to start my day, and well, I've started my day. I think I'm about to write some Umbrella Academy. So I thought maybe of giving you guys a tour of the office. So maybe I'll do that after I drink some more coffee. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, how's your day going? You know, I hope it's going good. That's wonderful, really. It's wonderful. All right, let me show you the office. This is my computer. Oh, cool, now I can see. My view, my computer. Oh, is that Star Wars RPG? Yeah, that we're playing. It's super awesome. This is my, all the stuff I keep close for reference. Like my favorite graphic novels. A lot of people seem to notice this, the Akiras. These are the Japanese versions of the book, so they're not in English, but what's really cool about them is they're all colored. Like the papers on the edges are yellow and baby blue, so they're all colored. It's another RPG. This is a holiday special Boba Fett that I'm kind of obsessed with the color scheme. let's see. Oh, that's the Eisner. That's the Harvey. And that's my picture from first time I spoke at the Oxford Union. I just got to speak there again. It was really cool. I think it's down here. My favorite thing on vinyl. Should be here unless I put it over by the player. It's over by, oh no, here it is. I'm gonna play this today. This is my turntable that Lynn's got me for Christmas, super sweet. And when I put on some vinyl, hold on a second. You could look at that for the time being. This is a really great record because it's so different. Side A and side B are so different. And let's play some vinyl, you know. I think I'll use it again. I think so. It'll be fun. I definitely sketch on a daily basis. I think it's really important to do. You know, like I take it anywhere with me, and it's really easy to take to coffee shops and things like that. Now, I just started recently doing these little Killjoys things I would give to kids. It was kind of funny. It's like a self-portrait-y kind of thing. Just draw because you love it, you know? I think that's why you should be doing it. You should always be doing art for the right reasons and with the best intentions. Anything at all is completely possible, and I think that's what I like about drawing. I think it's just really fun. You could do anything you want, and that's part of like what's really enjoyable about it is kind of losing yourself in it, you know? I did actually always know I wanted to do comics because that's what I really like enjoyed reading when I was a kid. Like, you know, it was a really big source of inspiration for me, and I just loved it.
Favorite movies? I'm a huge horror movie fan. Jaws, Dawn of the Dead, all the Halloween movies, all the Friday the 13th movies. Let's see. I like some anime. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, some, you know, sci-fi stuff, like stuff in that vein. When I was little, I was petrified of sharks, and I wouldn't go in the ocean. And even, like, swimming pools I was afraid of. I was like, man, there's sharks in it. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't know any better. And then later on, that took a new form when we almost died shooting The Ghost of You. We're in the middle of the ocean with 100 pounds of gear on. We're in the shot where we're rushing off the boat. They had to shoot it in the middle of the ocean for some reason with us on it. When the trapdoor flung down, everybody ran forward. They thought they can get the drawbridge up really quick, and it didn't happen. The boat started to capsize, and it filled with water, and it was up to here. And I was like, well, this is the end. I've had a good life. The band was fun. I have awesome friends. But they saved us because I'm here today.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And then where to?
So you take a piece of tape. You basically, let me try to do it on you.
Go for it.
Let's see. Okay. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be easy.
Did you learn this in art school, or?
Not on the face, but I learned the process of masking, because you mask a lot when you paint.
Okay.
And, oh, this is going to be sweet.
I'm excited.
You should be. I know we have some extra ties.
I don't know how to tie one, though.
Frank does. He went to Catholic school. So this is Frank's.
You're just saying that to be nice. Oh, cool. Good.
I just started doing this. And so far it's worked. Okay, now I'm taped off. How's that going?
I think it's going splendidly.
Let me see you.
God. Go for it. Just do it.
You gotta do it kind of slow, though.
Okay.
So it's painful.
Oh, good. I'm in the band. Nice.
Oh yeah, that came out great.
I think normally people think that they're afraid to die, but I actually think people are more afraid to live. I think people are more afraid to make the choices that they want because they're very hard decisions to make in order to be happy. And I think a lot of people are really afraid of that. And it's easy to be in a band because you have a lot of things to hide behind. So that's really not always living. That doesn't always constitute as living life the way you want. But at times you have to make decisions that sometimes hurt others in order to live. So I actually think that was my biggest fear during the process of making this record. I think the last record, my biggest fear was death, and then it became living.
It's quiet. I mean, probably like my home galaxy. I'm not quite sure. Rock and roll is something I believe in. I just always have, and there's something about the kinetic force coming off the amplifiers that's always excited me, and it always makes me lose complete control. To me, rock and roll is it's all about control. It's about the loss of control, or taking control, or who has it. It's very similar to that, in, I guess, some ways. I thought of not fitting in, but then in music, in the musical landscape, I thought about not fitting in. I never really felt like I have, and I finally realized that's how I fit. I think music needs numerous people that don't quite fit in. I spent a year making a fuzz rock record, and a lot of people were telling me the guitar's dead. The guitar's not coming back, and it's dead. And I just didn't believe that. Probably on radio a lot, I don't think you're really hearing guitars anymore at that point. I think, yeah, maybe there's a guitar deep down in there. The message with no shows is not needing to fit in order to belong to something. Like, you don't need the lights, you don't need the stage, you don't need the band playing in front of you. You just need another person and the connection you have to them. It's all about our connection to another human being or whatever. That's better than any rock band. That's better than any show. It's better than any happening, like have your own happening in your room. Been weeks I've been living, and your smiles are giving me all types of treble. Weak knees I've been given, and those nights are making me starstruck and metal. Stay free, don't go. We don't need no shows. Try to be living as your vice, and can you be my type? 'Cause we need to be given a good life, and can I be your type of metal? Stay free, don't go. We don't need no shows.
Item or? Yeah, bathing suit. Why not? Bathing suit. Yeah, you need that. And a blanket. We're running out of options. Hand crank flashlight, machete. Slippers. Okay. Sure. Right, yeah. I've gotten so sick of seeing that kind of black, swoopy hairstyle that I almost wanted to just shave it all off. It became more cosmetic as far as uniforms and costumes, but it started with that core. And to me, I wanted this short white hair so I would look like this character, the patient, who I pictured as somebody that had gone through very hard illness, had maybe gone through chemotherapy, and that's really what it looked like when I first did it. Like, I looked like a sick patient, and it helped me channel that energy into the vocal performances. And so it was something that worked on a lot of levels, and everybody's cosmetically different this time, I feel.